Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Need your daily or hourly fix of fresh-flavored coffee? Check out Buff Boy Brewing Company for unique blends from around the world. International tastes with the finest roasts at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Here's what's making news this June 26th. You know, we've been talking about it for weeks, that Katy Perry, or even months actually now that I think about it, that Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom are headed for divorce. Sources said their relationship had been on the rocks for a while, and they were going to pull the plug in December after Perry's concert tour. It's also being reported that Bloom is going solo to the Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez wedding this weekend, which is also interesting, right? Because you remember when they did that space flight thing, Katy and Lauren were like besties in their, super tight, boob-enhancing space outfits, right? Yeah, anyway. So Bloom is going solo to the wedding is what we're hearing. As for the breakup, a source has confirmed, quote, Katy and Orlando have split but are amicable. It's not contentious at the moment. Been tense for months, a long time coming. Katy is of course upset but is relieved to not have to go through another divorce, as that was the worst time in her life. So this is where we have kind of a contradiction, right? So let me read that quote again, right? Okay? Katy and Orlando have split but are amicable. It's not contentious at the moment, but then Katy is of course upset but is relieved to not have to go through another divorce. So what exactly does that mean, right? Now, as we've talked about, Perry's struggling music career with her latest album being panned by critics and her tour with terrible ticket sales have taken a toll on her and the relationship. The Perry source said that she's staying busy to distract herself from the drama. The supposed ex-couple has not commented on reports of a split. We're in the home stretch of the Diddy federal sex crimes trial. As we talked about earlier this week, the defense did not call any witnesses to conclude their case, which signaled they're confident the prosecution did not prove its case strongly enough. Ultimately, it's up to the jury to decide, though, so here's what's ahead for the trial. The closing arguments are starting Thursday. Actually, as you're listening to this, they might be happening right now. The prosecutors will have 4 hours beginning Thursday morning, again, right now as you're listening to this, if you're listening live. The defense will make its final remarks on Friday, lasting about 3 hours, according to Diddy's lawyers. Now, depending on how things play out, the jury could get the case as early as Friday, though it's expected it might not be until Monday. Again, it's up in the air how things play out. We don't know. The judge did say that the 4th of July holiday next week also needs to be considered. So, we're going to be talking about it here once the jury comes back after their deliberations. So, that's Check of Your Celebrity Headlines for this Thursday, June 26th. I'm back tomorrow right here on the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and you surely feel nice.